Afzal al-Din Badil bin Ali Najjar Khaghani Shervani, who lived from 1199 to 1126 AD, left a significant literary legacy. His complete divan, or collection of poems, and Tuhfat al-Iraqain, which translates to the gift of the two Iraqs, are notable works. He is considered the first poet to write a rhymed travelogue in literature. These works have reached us through repeated transcription. The works of Khaghani, like the Khamsa, or 5 poems, of Nizami Ganjavi, have adorned the libraries and museums of the world. His divan is rich in rhetorical devices, embellishments, and other poetic features. His philosophical odes, such as Karaba-i Madan, meaning ruins of Madain, and Mirat al-Safa, or the Mirror of Purity, as well as his praises, panegyrics, rhymed couplets, and ghazals, have been sung by poets for centuries. Famous classical poets of the East have composed works inspired by Khaghani. Among his Ghazals, or lyrical poems, his Rubaiyat, which are quatrains, hold a special place. The Rubaiyat, a poetic form with more than 1,000 years of history, has been a significant part of Persian literature. Most classical poets of the East have tried their hand at it, and it has been a platform for expressing profound ideas in a compact 4-line verse. The first and most prominent masters of the Rubai in world literature are the philosopher and poet Omar Khayyam and the Azerbaijani genius Mahasti Ganjavi. Khaghani Shervani and Nizami Ganjavi were masters of all types of poetry, creating unparalleled works. However, Nizami is primarily remembered for his Khamsa, or 5 poems, while Khaghani is more renowned as a master of the Qasida, or odes. Nevertheless, their Rubaiyat is also incredibly valuable and artistically crafted. Most notably, he based most of his Rubaiyat on his personal experiences and the historical events of his time. When he defines the beauty of a beloved, it is not some imaginary ideal but refers to a real woman from his city. His personal experiences, such as being from a family of goldsmiths, going on a sea voyage, and suffering from tooth pain, are often reflected in his poetry. The poet's complaints about life and people are deeply tied to his personal experiences and historical events, creating a sense of connection with his readers. Khaghani's struggles, betrayals by friends, oppression and crimes committed by the upper class, wounded his sensitive heart, leading him to a deep sense of pessimism. Therefore, like many other Persian poets, there is a tone of disillusionment and complaint about the world in some of his Rubaiyat. As he writes, "The fire I hold in the sky cannot be contained, and the lament I bear cannot be voiced. What sorrow do you speak of in this world? The sorrow I hold, no world can bear." Despite his complaints about the world and his time, Khaghani was, overall, a poet who extolled good deeds, sometimes even considering the transient pleasures of this world better than the deferred promises of paradise. Like the philosopher Khayyam, he reflected on the troubled soul's quest for solace through love and affection. The bird that knows the pain of love is love. The messenger that knows the language of the unseen is love. Existence that calls to nothingness is love, and what frees you from grief is love. Khaghani was deeply attached to his homeland, Shirvan, and was a fervent patriot. When the Caliph of Baghdad offered him the secretary position, Khaghani arrogantly refused, stating, "I would not bow to be a secretary, let alone a vizier." This refusal, a testament to his strong principles and independence, had a significant impact on his poetry and his reputation. In one of his Rubaiyat, he referred to his birthplace, Shirvan, as his holy Kaaba. Khaghani's Rubaiyat not only express his personal experiences and desires but also his humanitarian desires. He calls for peace and justice, offering helpful advice for the purification of the heart. His advice to avoid negative traits and to be humble and beneficial to all is a call to action for his readers, inspiring them to strive for a better society. If you want your heart to be like a mirror, remove 10 things from the middle of your chest: greed, deceit, miserliness, falsehood, backbiting, anger, envy, arrogance, hypocrisy, and hatred. In his Rubaiyat, Khaghani employs various rhetorical devices, such as metaphors, puns, similes, irony, ambiguity, exaggeration, and other figures of speech with remarkable skill. Discussing the stylistic elements of his poetry in detail would require a longer explanation. However, scholars of the East who are familiar with Khaghani's creativity acknowledge his mastery. In a 4-line verse he mentions 4 elements: water, fire, earth, air, 4 herbs, garlic, onion, leek, coriander, 4 birds, nightingale, partridge, peacock, pigeon, and 4 legendary figures, Khosrow, Shirin, Layla, Majnun. In another rubai he uses the word I 9 times in different figurative contexts, and he also references celestial bodies, the movements of chess pieces, and medical terminology in his exquisite poetry. Selected poems from Khaghani's Rubaiyat. Poem 1. You are my burning flame, like a candle you set my heart aflame. I didn't know the pain and sorrow, but your neglect taught me this game. Poem 2. The arrow of your love strikes in your face, the stars dim their lights before your beauty, the moon and the stars are nothing, the heavens themselves bow in your sight. Poem 3. The sorrow of life has drained my soul, the mirror of my heart has lost its glow. In the beauty of your love, I find peace, for your love takes away every woe. Poem 4. I loved you with a soul so pure, even the pain of separation I endure. But even in pain, I find my heart at rest, for your love is my eternal quest. Poem 5. From the fire of love, I burn and yearn, my soul consumes with every turn, but the love I have for you is bright, even in darkness you are my light. Poem 6. When the night is cold and the stars don't shine, I think of you, and my heart feels divine, through every storm, through every pain, the warmth of your love keeps me sane. Where fate is the thief of the heart, if the house becomes a fortress, then so do your wings. When the mercy of the Almighty falls upon you, the open desert becomes your fortress. The cupbearer does not change my face, no melody comes from my heart. What good is the wine you give, if your desire cannot move even a stone? Your sorrow's message reaches my heart, the weight of it is upon my soul. I will lay my heart to the dust of your door, for from the dust of your door the fragrance of my soul rises. May no one be as lonely as I am, pitiable, helpless and trapped. The pain of separation has consumed me. Where there is no healer, the sick arrive. You were a gazelle. Do not become a hunter. Make peace with the wolf. Do not become proud. You know my heart will never leave your love. If it does, don't return it to me. 100 times my existence has been torn down, so that someone like you might be raised. Glory be to God from head to toe. They have poured the beauty of your form into our clay. When your letter came to me it was night, I read it and at once remembered the night, then the light of your meanings quickly arose. In 2 nights I saw 1,000 suns. Your face more radiant than the moon and flowers, your army with hair falling in disarray, the heart scattered indeed, the army was scattered as if it had fallen to the ground. My beloved left me with the heart of separation. Separation came and gave me many fevers. The fever of this affliction overwhelmed me until I could not kiss my lover's lips. Until the butterfly learns to love and from it the candle kindles the flame, both the butterfly and the candle have learned this art, they both burn from the same flame. O possessor of complete reason and high fortune, how long will you toil for the material world? Tomorrow when your soul leaves your body, your enemies will feast on all that wealth. The body that directs us to a union does not remain. The one who reads the book of patience does not remain. The perfume of the fairy leaves the heart, yet it does not go. Even if you struggle to stay, your soul will not remain. The eye that winks at you while on the road opens 100 springs from my eye. Each eye reaches the evil of another's gaze, but in your eye, no evil may come. The door that opens brighter than the stars, it is brighter than the sun's jewels. It was from me that you were the leader, for the crown of fate belongs to those who are worthy. The face of lovers must be like saffron, every hour their time must become brighter. The one who holds you close in his embrace will find gold at his feet, a treasure to the soul. Hearts are all in the service of your eyebrow, souls are all prey to the magic of your eyes. The Turks of my mind were in the night, the sticks of the Hindu's hair could strike me with their might. The dervish who possesses divine ethics is a king in the realm of existence. His power extends from the moon to the fish. To know the world like a fish is wisdom. This wheel does not say no as it turns, and from the old age of life it makes new changes. Do not speak of the wheel, for its dust is on your head. This dust does not matter when it turns on you. Do you know that I have closed all doors to this world, and that nothing is left in my hands? Existence and life are nothing. This ancient house and its tapestries are also nothing. Nothing in this world is real. It is all a game of passing time. The flesh of life, the wealth we carry, all are lost in the wind. Youth itself, too, is nothing. O night, build the veil of union, and the wheel of the heavens shall part it for you. In the morning light let the sunrise rise, for the key of the day lies in the dawn. O Khaghani, if you have not done wrong, be happy, for every step you take is a step towards glory. Even if happiness does not come, be content. You are not the only one in this world. Heaven remains a barren land of wheat. Lovers surround it like children. Khaghani, who has not touched the